Hello! Today we'll be talking about snowshoeing and looking a little bit at the equipment and how to put it on and take it off so that you can have a great time snowshoeing in the park. So first of all, what do snowshoes look like? Well, there's different parts. There's the outside frame made of metal. There's also the decking here in plastic in the middle, and there's the binding, which is what holds your foot in place and attaches to your boot. Snowshoes also have crampons on the bottom in order to grip in the snow. Now, once you've got your pair of snowshoes, you want to bring it outside and put them down in the snow next to each other. Snowshoes have a right and left, so pay attention. You want to put the binding buckles towards the outside of your feet when you put them down in the snow. In order to put snowshoes on, first of all, make sure that all the attachments are good and loose. Then you will slide your boot into the binding and first attach the back buckle. So you will adjust it around the back of your boot. Then you will attach the top buckle that will go over your boot into the binding here. You can tighten this binding using the crank and make sure that it holds your boot well. Afterwards, at the end of your activity, in order to release your boot, simply press on the gray button here to undo the binding and then undo the back buckle as well. Once you are ready to go with your snowshoes on your feet, the technique is fairly straightforward. It's just like walking, but you may want to have a slightly wider stance to accommodate the width of the snowshoes. And also, it's a good idea to lift your knees a little more than you would otherwise in order to clear the snow and not get stuck. Also, it's possible that while you're walking with snowshoes, it may fall off your foot. That happens occasionally. Simply stop, put it back on using the same technique that we discussed previously, and tighten all the buckles a little more to make sure it doesn't happen again. It's important to stay on the marked trails in the appropriate areas. If you're going with other people, be sure to leave them adequate space ahead of you so you're not walking on the backs of their snowshoes, and stay within the trails. You can walk side by side if there's enough space, or one in front of the other. So if you follow all of our instructions, you'll have a great time in the forest. Enjoy!